Oh, what a surprise. I fucked up recording again. A lot has changed in this park since the last video. Obviously, I worked on the hill off camera quite a lot. That was meant to be off camera. The station and starting the transfer track and stuff over here was not meant to be off camera. The recording for this mostly was fine. Except for the fact that the entire recording was a still frame of nothing, with me randomly rambling about whatever. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'll be checking OBS every once in a while to make sure it actually is working this time. I'm not even gonna lie, at this point I don't even know what I'm gonna do for this video. Like, obviously I need to work on like the little building here for the transfer track, but I can't imagine that's gonna be the entire video. Yeah, I do have quite a bit I could talk about. I don't know. I had mentioned this before in a previous video. I don't really know if these are really necessarily the videos to talk about some of the things I generally would talk about, just because I don't know how many people who are already subscribed to my channel from, like, say, my Furry IRL content or something like that actually watch these videos. I'm pretty sure I have a couple people on my channel who watch pretty much everything I put out. I don't know, I just feel like my YouTube stuff recently has not been as good as it has been in the past, but a large majority of that is completely my fault because I haven't been the best with actually uploading on time, especially recently. Within just the last like week or so, I missed 2 uploads. Obviously the Roblox video that went out just before this one, and there was another video, it got replaced with the 3008 video that was late, and as much as I don't want to admit it, I'm pretty certain it's probably in part because of the whole situation with like getting hacked and stuff. I'm pretty certain that's probably part of the reason, but I guess I'm gonna leave the negative stuff for this video at that. I think I want to try and think of something or talk about something a bit more exciting, I guess. What's something more exciting I can talk about? I could talk about how terrible this building is so far. I was just saying, let's think of something that's not negative, and then here I go, this building sucks. I mean, it's not that bad. I think I know how to fix this, because I want to have like solid building here, but then I want to have it expand off here, and then this is going to be more open, but I don't know how I'm going to actually achieve that here. I don't know how well I'll actually be able to talk right now, because I am listening to music while I do this. I normally don't do that because, especially if it's music with lyrics, I tend to like, my brain automatically focuses in on like whatever the lyrics are, so then I end up not really focusing well on what I'm saying, and then suddenly like what I'm saying turns completely nonsensical. There are some pretty interesting examples of odd things I've said because of listening to music while talking or something. That looks stupid. I'm not doing that. Actually, let's do this. We'll put the platform here, and then we'll move to... not these. I don't like those. I mean, I do, but I don't. I have used them. I used them here. I guess for the sake of consistency, we'll use them here as well. Is that actually on the platform? It doesn't look like it's on the platform. I feel like I'm gonna rotate the camera, and it's gonna be like 7 tiles away. Nope, it's definitely on the platform. Okay. And then, does this connect? Did I do a cool? I did! Oh my god! No way! I did a thing! Look at that! It's actually not that exciting, let's be real, but... I'm gonna be excited about it anyways. I forget who it was who already openly complained about me being super negative, but I'll try not to be anymore. It wasn't on YouTube. No one said that on YouTube. I think people enjoy the negativity on YouTube. Okay, I think I might switch to these, or at least just there. Or no, we'll do it here as well, but then we'll keep these filled in. Actually, do I want this to be this? Yeah, I feel like the clearance here is not very good. Like, that's very low clearance. And there's a hill. There's a hill in here. So... the term head chopper is just a tad literal in this sense, it seems. This is definitely a very weird building so far. I'm trying to like start making buildings that are a bit more interesting, because I know that's a problem I've had in the past, where a lot of my buildings look very much the same, or like they look very blocky. They don't really do anything too interesting. Like, if you look at all the other buildings in this park, a lot of them are just like a couple squares put together, and these buildings aren't too much better. Like, at the very least, this one has like a slightly more interesting roof structure, and this building here has like this overhang for the brake run and stuff like that. Like, I mostly mean that kind of stuff, because the other buildings in this park, like, I mean, the entrance building's kind of cool. I still really like this entrance area. This turned out pretty nice. The theater building is kind of dumb. This restaurant building sucks. I hate this restaurant building, but I don't want to get rid of it because I'm lazy. And then this building is basically the same thing as this over here, but slightly wider. So I'm really trying to make things a bit more interesting. I actually looked back at some of my older parks not too long ago. Like, some of these are parks that like I don't even have on YouTube or anything like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what happened. I feel like I've gotten worse at this game somehow. Like, there's so many old parks of mine that I looked back at and I'm like, damn. I did that? Shit, I can never do that again. I apparently peaked a couple years ago and just fell off completely after that. Although I felt that way with my music stuff as well. I honestly didn't really want to bring up my music stuff because I don't want to say I don't think people on this channel care. Like it feels slightly wrong to say that, but it's like I'm aware that the general fan base of my channel probably is not interested in dubstep music and therefore wouldn't be quite as interested in the music that I produce, if you can even call it that. So that's more so what I mean by I don't think anyone on this channel cares about it. But anyways, what I was saying, like the song I posted not too long ago, and I think I specifically said this in the post I made about it, it's a song I held on to for like a really long time because I was like, I don't know, I peaked randomly with this song. Like that song was the best thing I had made at the time, even though in the grand scheme of music, it's probably nothing special. It's not anything that great. But like I just felt I could never match that, and I still feel like I can't match that song. And it's taking everything in me not to like intensely cope and say, oh, it's because I don't have the resources to make a better song. Like I absolutely do. I just don't know how to actually use those resources quite as well yet. I'll get there one day though. Okay, how am I gonna add these beams here? Because I want to. I think that's about as low as I'm gonna be able to put it, which is like perfect because it lines up. Look at that. That was so on purpose. I knew it was gonna line up. That was definitely not an accident. Yeah, that's not the worst set of buildings I've ever made. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm still missing stuff on this. These aren't done yet. I'm like talking about these buildings like they're done. They're just not. And I need to figure out something to do behind these windows instead of just leaving them like that, but I don't really know what. And also here you can see some of the grass poking through, so I gotta figure something out with that. I'm also realizing I don't think this is big enough. I think the train is just barely too long. Really? It's off by like probably a few inches. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. I'm not that worried about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna bother me forever. No. You know, it's really good that I found that right as the song I'm listening to goes on about how, oh, we're born to suffer. We're born to die. Thank you, perfectly timed song vocals. Vocals? They're not even really vocals, they're just voice lines. I'm listening to the Void series by Sudden Death. I'm on Void 2 right now. I got inspired by Code Pandorum, who went back and listened to a bunch of these songs after like their first time listening to them like a couple years ago, and like just kind of refreshing their thoughts on it, I guess, because obviously like in that time the only word I can think of right now is standards, but that don't sound right. Their taste in music and stuff like that has changed, and so I've been going through like a lot of older stuff that I listened to before, and maybe back then I didn't like it quite as much, or back then I loved it, and I'm just going back and like re-listening to these things and just refreshing my thoughts on them. And it's crazy how much like my opinions and stuff have changed, and just like even recently, like there's a lot of stuff that not even that long ago I didn't like at all, and I'm listening back to it now and I'm like, why did I dislike this? This is awesome. What the fuck? Also, I put these walls on the wrong side, damn it. I actually kind of want to, I think we'll just fill this whole thing in here with that as well. Yeah, I was going on about like revisiting music and stuff, and then I got distracted because of my own stupidity, and now I don't remember where I was at with that. So I think I'm just gonna switch to a completely different topic entirely now. I guess we could jump topic to some more furry related stuff, since I probably have dumb furries somewhere in this channel. Yeah, no shit. In the title of this video somewhere, because I've been doing that with all of my videos for quite a while now. I mean, it's probably gonna make a bunch of the non-furry OpenRCT fans who are watching this leave, if they even made it this far. If they made it this far, I'm impressed, honestly. Honestly, I'm impressed anyone seems to be capable of watching my videos. Like, I don't understand how I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. That don't feel right. Like, why do you all like me? Like, if you're subscribed, why? I don't get it. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers, I feel like I've heard of quite a few YouTubers say that, actually. Especially furry YouTubers, actually, which is kind of funny. But it is a genuine question, because there are times where I go back and watch some of my own videos and hear some of the things I'm saying. I'm like, how have I gotten anywhere? What the fuck? I do have some stuff planned for 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get those ideas out, like, right as I hit 1,000 subscribers, or even, like, they'll at the very least be soon after I hit 1,000. How soon exactly depends on many different things, because I tend to not really like prepare for certain things unless I know for a fact it's actually happening, which then leads me to be pretty last minute for certain things. And so there's a chance that I'll just completely miss the fact that I hit 1,000 subscribers because I'm like, oh, I don't grow that fast, it's fine. I guess I can talk about some of the things that I plan on doing for 1,000 subscribers, I guess. I do have like a recap video I'm working on, so I've been going through trying to find what I personally think are some of like my best moments, I guess, or like just stupid things I've said, funny things that have happened while I'm playing games, and just stuff like that for like a clip compilation. I think at one point I already mentioned that I do want to have, I want to open my Discord server when I hit 1,000, although I'm really hesitant to do that if I'm gonna be fully honest. I think I mentioned that in a Furry IRL video actually. Did I? I don't remember. If you watch my videos a lot, please remind me. Yeah, so those are the two main things really. My Discord server, hopefully opening. It depends on if I can actually get myself to share it, because I am very, very hesitant to actually open it and make it public, because Discord is a spooky place. I'm just sitting here building in silence again. I don't know what to talk about. Well, I guess I could briefly mention I've been getting into art again a little bit. I mentioned like ages ago that I was getting into trying to draw and stuff like that, and that I was like gonna try and do like a series on it, on like my progression and drawing and all that, and then that never happened. Then I joked about that a little bit, about how I said I was gonna do that and then never did because I fell out of it too quickly. But I don't know. I might try and do videos on that. Like, I don't know. That doesn't really seem like something I should be doing videos on. Mostly just because, like, I'm not an artist by any means. I'm not even close to it. And I never probably will become like a full-on artist, and I'm sure there's a lot of things I do that would make a lot of artists fucking cringe and lose their minds. But I'm trying to get, like, into a better mindset of just, like, doing things because I actually find them fun to do, not because I necessarily want to get really good at it or something like that. Like, I mean, obviously I don't want to be like, oh, I'm doing things I'm just doing things and I don't give a shit what other people think. Like, other people's opinions don't matter. Like, obviously, for something like drawing or my music stuff, even though I want to have that mindset with it, I'll still be looking for feedback. Like, I'll still be trying to improve at it. Yeah, I feel like, especially with my music stuff, like I had lost the will to do my music stuff so many times because I'm like, oh, I feel this isn't the same quality, or I know this isn't the same quality as like some other artist who's been doing it for 10 fucking years while I've been doing it for like 2.5 maybe. Like, of course it's not gonna be the same quality, but I'm trying to be more like, it may not be the best thing ever, but if it's making me happy, why the fuck do I care? Like, why should I care? Especially if I'm not trying to like make a name for myself with it and push it out there as, I don't know. I really don't know how to describe these things. I'm not good with words. Words are difficult. Words are hard. I don't like words. I wish I could just transmit these thoughts and feelings through the screen mysteriously without needing to actually explain it. Wouldn't that be so nice if I could just do that? Maybe I'd make a little more sense then in my videos, because I feel like none of my thoughts this video have been very coherent. Although I don't know, we'll see, because sometimes I go back and start editing, I'm like, oh, actually the way I said that was fine. I just paused a bit too much and that made me lose my train of thought a tiny bit, but when I actually cut it up and edit it back together, suddenly it's fine and it actually does make sense. So, I don't know, hopefully when I go and edit this, that's the case and I don't end up just cutting out this entire segment and have like a 3-minute long video because of it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna be done here for this video for now. I don't know how good this video is. I feel like none of my OpenRCT videos are really all that good, if I'm gonna be fully honest, but I mean, it's whatever.